Hey everyone, and welcome to the new series on the channel. Welcome back to the Cold War mod. Now, for any of you who liked the playthrough last time but didn't know what went on with the Cold War mod after, they've just had a massive, like genuinely massive new update, and oh, it's absolutely incredible. Not only did they add multiple new trees, to which we're about to go through this episode, but they also add the whole Defcon system just here. We'll have a look in greater detail a little bit later on, because I haven't understood, or I haven't dived into it enough to actually understand the whole Defcon system just yet. So we're going to be taking a look at that. But they've also added a bunch of new provinces and such like that. So, for example, Sweden is divided up into so many different provinces now. There's so many cool new things. But we're going to get to it when we get to it. But without further ado, I want to talk about the new trees. So, the trees for this new mod, or for the update of the mod, I've actually got a list of all the trees that they've added in. Speaking of which, we are playing one of the countries that have just had their new tree put in, Portugal. So obviously you've got your Soviet alignment, your American alignment, your armed neutrality, this, that, and the other. But then you've got your ideological tree over here. So backwards country, we're going to start doing this. And we're going to go down that line. Also, give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. God damn it. There we go, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. So basically, some random guy phoned me about life insurance. Apparently, I have life insurance. Who would have guessed? But anyway, getting back into this. So we're going to start off doing backwards country for Portugal. But if you go down the tree just here, you can actually see, you can go down the democratic line. You can go down the communist line. You can go down the fascist line. But when you go down fascist, you can choose to go down fascist / nationalism. Or you can go down the monarchist line. And we both know we're going down the monarchist line. We need to bring back the House of Braganza. We're going to have to bring it back. We're going to need the royals back in charge. Who needs Antonio Who needs Antonio de Oliveira Salazar? We don't need him. Get out. Get out, Auntie. Get out, Tony. No, we don't need you, Big Tony. Get out. We're going back to the House of Braganza, which actually originates from here? No. Porto Reason, but I remember around here there's like a city called Braganza, or Braganca, or something like that. It's originally from there, if I remember correctly. But anyway, looking at countries that have a tree. So we've got Portugal having one. We've got Spain, who have one. Now, Spain's is very, very interesting, because Spain, you can actually go on and form a super Spain. But it all depends on what France do. So, for example, you can go down your communist path, your democratic path, or your fascist path. Now, with fascist, if you go straight from the phalange, follow this all the way down like this to the Algerian War, right? And come after the Algerian War, you can either intervene or wait for it to end. Then once it's ended, you can either go democratic after and join NATO, so you can still reap the benefits of fascism, or go down the whole decolonization route, or on top of that, you can go down the fascist even more, demand Morocco, invade Libya, support the nationalists in France, and strengthen ties to Portugal, war with Brazil, reclaim Cuba and Venezuela, and then after that, this is where it gets amazing. You can annex the whole of Spanish Latin America. It is crazy. So you could just straight up annex them, and you can just become Super Spain and dominate everything. And then obviously proclaim the Spanish Empire after that. However, if this wasn't a multiplayer game, and someone was playing France and someone was playing Spain, the person who plays France can actually deny Spain accomplishing Super Spain, because they could not continue down that focus tree line unless, when France come down here, they do the Fifth Republic and deal with the whole Algeria situation. Because if the Algerian War does not trigger, Spain cannot become Super Spain. So it's like a nice little controlled buffer between the French and Spanish trees. Moving on, Switzerland have a tree now. Switzerland, if we just pop over to their ideological side just here, you can go down, stay neutral, and do your own thing. Reap the benefits of Nazi gold, this, that, and the other. You can go down the Soviet trees, and you can have a look at Maoism, Trotskyism, Marxism, Leninism. the far right, you could literally just become the great fascist, literally the great fascist Switzerland. Or, once again, you can go down the great line of monarchy, right here, fight for the king, and you can strike France. You literally get an annex war goal for the whole of France. Can you imagine French Switzerland? No, Swiss France. Yes, Swiss France. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. And then obviously you've got your basic democratic path just there. Also, staying in Europa. Next up, we have got the nation of Romania. Now, if you guys remember, in the last update, Romania got its own tree. However, it has been adjusted and had 1960s stuff added onto it. So you can actually go down your tree, aid the monarchists, and go monarchist, democratic through constitutional monarchy, or you can go fascist, which is pretty cool. Let me just quickly do my own tree right here. Elections of 1949, let's get that done. I'm also going to come down here, balance media, I'm going to go press censorship, like that. We need to get as much PP as possible. The quicker we can get PP, the quicker we can put it to use. I also need to put my army together, but that might be a little challenging. Jose Vicente de Fritas, I need you to do your own thing. Just line up on the Spanish border, please, buddy. I've also got troops lying around over in, nothing in the Azores, but I've got these guys over in Madeira. So I want you guys just to come to Lisboa real quick. Have I got anything in Portuguese Africa? Yes, I do, it seems. Alright, you guys sort of just walk through like that. Yeah, everyone just come over like that. Have I got anyone over here? No, I do not. Okay, how about Macau? No, Macau's absolutely fine. Okay, right, well, I'll just have to get these guys from Portuguese Africa home, so I'll wait for them to come. But yeah, that was the Romanian 1960s tree. Whilst I wait for them to move over, another nation in Europe that's got a tree is the Netherlands. The Dutch have finally got a tree. And clearly they're going down the loss of Indonesia, as you saw right there. So you can go down crush Indonesia or loss of Indonesia. If you go down the loss, it opens up the opportunity for Molotov plan or this. And then obviously crush Indonesia, you get the plus 300 benefits as well. So you can still go down either way. But with this, you lose the whole of Indonesia. You do this, you gain that lovely juicy PP that we all love. And then obviously you down here, you can choose which type of democracy you want to go for. And then obviously you get the research slots, building slots, etc. Or you can go down the communist line, join the Warsaw Pact, and just use the Soviet Union to be your punching bag for everyone else. Which is great. And also here you'll see annex former German land. Now, the guy who did the map pointing this out to me, this is the former German land. So Backer-Schuttland, or Backer-Schuttland, I don't know how to pronounce that, probably butchered that horribly. But when you do that focus, you will actually annex this just here, which is a nice little touch, Also, speaking of nice little touches, look at this! From scratch, they added in Jersey, Guernsey, and Alderney. It's amazing! I love it, it's fantastic. My troops just here. Is everyone here? Right, you guys are here. Beautiful. I'll send you down to Faro or Albufeira. No, Algarve. God, Algarve. I keep forgetting the name of the state. Right, come down to Algarve. Right, Republic of China took Unlock. That's fine. Right, now come back down to Algarve again. Beautiful. Okay, super duper. Right, next tree we are going to look at is going to be, I believe it's the last one in... No, it's the third last. It's the third last in Europe. Sweden. Svezia. Good old Sweden, okay? Sweden have got this funky little tree. And you can come down here and go our direction. So you can go down Democratic. And once you've done that, you can either go NATO alignment and go full-on pro-America. Or you can go Kingdom of Sweden, celebrate your democracy, and help your neighbouring states build up. Over to the left, we've got Soviets. So you can go full-on commie. You can choose which kind. So you can either go regular communism, Maoism, or create your own type of communism within Sweden, which again is a very nice touch. Also coming over to the far right here, you've got more options. Passions for the right. Okay, so you can go down your right here, unite the power, and you can either go fascism, nationalism, or Christianity, and you can go Holy Alliance, Crusade Turkey, and you can just go full-on Deus Volt. Here you've got your fascism or national socialism. You can choose which you want. And obviously annex Danes, annex the Norwegians, annex Finland, create the Sphere Reich, so on and so on. Nationalism, you get your government coup or election victory, come down, promote Swedish culture, etc., etc. On the other side, you can actually go full on monarchist. Monarchist Sweden, and I definitely will be doing a playthrough with monarchist Sweden in the future, because this is gorgeous, absolutely perfection. Whilst we're also here, let's quickly bounce up to 2 beautiful research just here. I want to actually, one of you guys, yeah, come over here, do the construction works. You guys replace the LMG with LMG2, super duper. Next up, in Europe, we need to talk about we're going to be talking about Hungary. Now, Hungary also had a tree prior, but it's been adapted for this mod update. It's actually been updated, had more added to it, as you can see right here. I won't sort of go into everything because we've got so many trees to get through this episode, and I'm already running out of time. So I'm speaking as quick as I possibly can, whilst making sense to actually do something here. But this is the main idea of it. You can either bring back Horthy, go down the democratic path, or align with Tito, Soviet crackdown, or my favourite, return of the Habsburgs and recreate your beautiful Austro-Hungarian Empire, which is amazing. Tick, tick, tock, tock. We need to have a look. Ah, there we go. West Germany also have their tree updated in this major update. I like what they've done with the tree, and something. Oh, the game's frozen. There we go. Something that the devs showed me when I streamed this not too long ago. There's a nice little touch I think you guys are gonna like. Okay, so just like before, it's all been expanded, made to have a how can I say, a nicer, neater layout. You've got this option here, where you can go down traditionalism, bring back the Kaiser, encourage monarchism in Italy, and bring back the Habsburg Austria, which again is amazing. But there's something else you guys need to see. Okay, ban the communists. Okay, Operation Javier. Okay. East German Revolution, okay. Reunification of the Reich, okay. And then there's this one. Expedition to South America. A new Führer. Hitler returns to power. Hitler comes back from South America. And he comes back to rule fascist Germany. It is incredible. I did originally want to do the series with a fascist West Germany to have that happen, but at the same time, I kind of want to show off one of the new nations. It wouldn't be fair to do a new series on the big update without doing one of the new nations focus trees. Hold on, let me see what I need here. I need a mutually. It requires embrace traditional Catholicism. Yeah, get me there, Catholicism. You guys have landed here. Join up with them, and you guys, I want you to come down here. And once you're there, go to. There we go. Go to our graph. Beautiful. And then finally for Europe, Italy has had its tree updated, and I believe one of the main things they added was the fascist or the right wing options. Normally before it just had either a new duce or one of the things for the monarchists, but they have gone full blown awesome. They have added so much to it. So for example, if you go for the ancient past, you can bring Augusto oh my god, Marcinic, I think his name was, and he becomes the new dictator of Rome, the new Senate basically. It's all about bringing back the Roman Senate. It's a nice touch. I like it. I love it. And then if we go back to Italy really quick, there we go. You can actually have a look at the reinstate the monarchy path. And you can come down here and you can choose which of the disputed princes you want brought back in charge. You can either have the Principe di Naples, which is, I'm going to see his name in a minute, Vittorio Emanuele IV. Or you can go for the Duke d'Aosta and you can have Amadeo I come back and be king. You can have retake Istria, seize Trieste, reclaim Albania, reclaim Savoia, retake Greece, Genoa, Genoan claims on Corsica, again against the Bulgarians, then Tripoli, and then colonize Ethiopia. Amazing tree. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And then obviously you've got investing in your friends here when you go down the democratic line. Now, moving on. We need to go to South America now and show off a few trees down here. Colombia, have got a new tree. If you come all the way over, I find their fascist tree the most entertaining. But first off, you can either go commie, get all these reforms, all these building slots and such like this. The democratic line, again, adds its own bonuses and such like that. Rebuilding, research time, such like that. But again, fascist, if you come down the fascist line, you can actually restore Gran Colombia by taking Panama, Ecuador, and Venezuela. It's incredible. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the Colombian tree. I think it's been very well done. And now moving on to the next South American nation, Brasilia. Good old Brazil has its own tree. It's I find it's highly democratic. I don't see very many options for fascist apart from this one option. But still, it's very good. It's very well done. And as you can see, there's a lot of options for you to take. It's going to be a very hard decision when it comes down to playing Brazil on which way you want to go. Finally, I believe this is the last nation in South America that has a tree, if I am correct. It's Argentina. Argentina has a tree as well. Coming all the way over here, you've got your 5-year plans. You can choose to whether or not to go commie or dispute them. Nazi haven, so you get your research time, but national unity sinks. Just give me 1 second. Monarchist sympathies. There we go. And just quickly bang this up a little bit more to 5. Beautiful. Thank you. Then going back to Argentina. There we go. Superb. Okay, so coming back over here. After you've done that, you actually have the options here. So you can get your leader to have a second term, and you get all these bonuses just here. You can either go Soviet. I believe it's, yeah, you can go Soviet or embrace your isolationism. And I believe this is all, yeah, this is all democracy. Yeah, it's democracy. So you can either choose to go nationalist and continue that, or go democratic. And there's obviously the option for the election of 58 over here, which gives you a new ruler, rather than having this Peron guy carry on leading. Now, moving on some more. We're going to go over to Asia. Now, the lands of Asia. So a couple of trees have been added in this update for Asia, and it's going to, oh my god, trying to manage your own country while shutting off the trees is actually fairly difficult. I'll bear that in mind for next time. Let's have a look. This is going to be fine for now. That's going to be fine. Beautiful. Quickly wrap you guys up in the army just here. Beautiful. Perfect. Like so. And then line back up on the border. Great. So, yeah, over here in Asia, a couple of nations have had their trees added, starting off with Cambodia. Now, I don't know too much about the Asian history in this time area, but Cambodia gives you quite a few options. You can go down your militarist line with the Khmer Independence Party. You can go down your democratic line and obviously, you know, get your reforms, change your party to a monarchist, all that such like that. You can come down the political oppression and then potentially be friends with Commie China, which is a nice touch, or you've got obviously just go straight up Commie Cambodia. Also, neighbouring up, oh, it seems, speaking of Commie China just won the Civil War. Okay, GG, Mao, calm down. Speaking of, obviously, the neighbours in this region, next up with a tree, we have Laos. Laos has its own nice little tree here. Eventually I want to play it at some point. You can go down your royal line here, get your economic booms and such, and then you can obviously choose whether you not want to go leftist victory, carry on going down the centre for economic development, or take a left turn and then go down the reactionary way. I personally, potentially, would take the left route all the way through and just go full-on nationalism and get all of these little bonuses here. Although, saying that, if you go commie, you get so many nice things, especially since, well, you know, Papa Mao is right around the corner, so you can't really complain, can you? Also, in Indochina, we have got Vietnam. Now, South Vietnam, not North Vietnam, but South Vietnam's got its own tree. It's got a nice little touch. I know we've got a few Vietnamese viewers, so I'm sure this one will interest you guys. You've got your commie tree, you've got your militaristic tree, I believe this one is, yeah, neutrality or centrist. You've got this one just here that promotes, I believe, is it monarchy? No, it's not, is it? No, it's not a monarchy path. What one's this? I don't remember which one this promotes. But anyway, you've got that line there. You've got Catoism that's conservative. You've got this one here that is a nationalist. And you've got this one that produces the fascist way of life. I'm sure that one's going to be a very popular one, obviously with the powers that it gives, like the 300 power PP, abolishing the monarchy, support a start of civil war. Okay, so you will have a civil war at some point, and you have an anti-communist league faction, which sounds rather damn tasty. Let me just come here, war propaganda 2, beautiful. Come all the way over to the ideology. Let's go restoration of House Braganza. Let's get the king back in charge. Beautiful. So that's South Vietnam, that's Laos, that's Cambodia. Am I missing anyone else? I don't think I am for Asia. Indonesia, yes I am. I'm missing the last one for Asia. It'll be Indonesia. Just give me 1 second and we'll go into that one right here. Quick, give me dispersed industry, beautiful. So, Indonesia has got its own tree. If you just have a look in the ideological bit here, you can go democratic, and just come all the way, get all the military aid. Look at that, 1,000 T-70s. 1,000 T-70 tanks. It's amazing. You can go the royalist past and go a monarchic, I think that's the right way to say it. Monarchic Indonesia, or you can go jihadist Islamic Indonesia, which is amazing. Look at those bonuses. You can come here, go democratic, and start the ASEAN faction. You can actually have Thailand join it and become your friend. You've got your gold car here, which is nationalist, and obviously your commie line right here. Right, now time to finish up. Near enough, we're getting there. There's only one new tree in Africa, if I am correct, and it's Rhodesia. South Rhodesia has its own tree, and boy, oh boy, is it big. It's going to take so long to go through it, but I'm going to give you quite a slow look through it so you can get an idea of anything that might catch your eye. Right here. There you go. And then all the way over here on the right-hand side, right-wing politics is what they're going for. Like so. And then you've got your army efforts, doctrines, such and such. Now, I'm going to quickly come here again. War propaganda 3. Let's get that done, please. Thank you. That's great. 3 more days for my Marines. I'll have them pop out. And I'm going to actually have them go and help out with the industry like so. Because I just want to get that done ASAP. Righty-ho. Now, we've only got a few left, so I'm going to quickly get through them. First off, we have got Libya. Also known as the Serenica Emirate. Or Empire, whichever you prefer. I call them Empire because I'm dumb and I always forget to say Emirate instead. But hey ho. They've got their own tree here. You can either go fascist. You can either go... Wait for it to load. Wait for it. There we go. There we go. Go down this one here. That's sort of all for monarchy and such like that. You've got your democratic line here. And then on the left, obviously, your communist path. Each time I've played, I've seen them often go with the fascist, which I don't blame them because obviously bonuses are amazing. And also you can actually turn Algeria, Tunisia and such like that fascist and join your faction, which is also very good in its own right. I'm also going to quickly go here and go for... Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to quickly wait for House of Braganza. 3 more days. 2 more days. 1 more day and boom. There we go. Look at him. Duarte Pio. Duarte Pio of House Braganza. Hey, Duarte. How are you doing, pal? So now I'm going to quickly carry on. I'm going to go to the Brazil question. Guess the event. Portugal wants reunification. Give it to me, please. Moving on. We've also got Palestine. Palestine have got their own tree now. And it seems they've made a choice. They've gone fascist. We've got fascist. Fascist. Okay, right. We've got fascist Palestine in the mix right now. So as you can see, again, it's quite big. So I'm just going to slowly scroll through it all so you can get an idea of what it's all about. You've got your economy-based thing here that gives you loads of bonuses. And then finally, obviously, the main tree. So you can go down your militant and gives you sort of militarism, nationalism, and such like that. And then you can obviously choose what you want to do in that regard. You've got your democratic path just here and propose a union, which allows you to join with Israel and create that Israeli... Oh my god, it's a mouthful. The Israeli-Palestinian Union, which is a nice little concept. I quite like it. You've got your communist line here, and then all the way over here, you've got your monarchy right here. Sultan invade Israel, invite Saudi Arabia and Iraq to join your little pact. And then, obviously, you've got your fascist cliques, which seems like they're doing that right now. Syria have got their own tree now as well. Righty over here. Again, it's very, very similar. You've got your democratic path, your Soviet path, and your fascist part. You can also later on down the line convert back to a democracy after you've gone fascist. So you can do what you need to do with fascism, get your bonuses, and then go to turn yourself to, say, a democratic nation. Or you can say, screw that, we are Syria, and just go all the way down and recreate the, excuse me, the Great Assyrian Empire. Next up, we've got Jordan. Jordan right here have got a massive, massive tree as well. As you can see, I played it the other night. I went with Consolidate Power and put the monarchy in charge, because why not? You can go Islamist monarchy and just have like an amazing bonuses to annex everyone around you. You unify the Middle East and declare a new caliphate under your king, which is a nice touch. I quite like that. I'm also going to quickly go here and go one economy. Beautiful. Research-wise, again, I want to come back to industry. Can't touch that. Beautiful. Right, give me decimetric radars. Beautiful. That's going to take a while. Beautiful. I've still got time. Who do I need to do next? Who do I need to do next? I need to do... Palestine's been done. Syria's been done. Jordan's been done. I think that's it for new trees. For redone trees or adjusted trees, next up is Israel. Right here. So their tree's been adjusted slightly. It gives a few bonuses. And obviously, it's quite blooming big. Fascist demand referendum. I'd rather not. If I'm going to be honest, because I'm like, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm a monarchist. Don't pay attention to them. Yeah. Get out of here. I'm keeping the monarchism in charge, dude. Get out of it. But yeah, no. So, 2 more nations are left to show off, and that's Israel, who's had their tree slightly adjusted. You've got your industry tree, you've got your research-based tree, and then you've got your ideology tree. So you can literally just go with very many options. There's a lot of options here for you to do. There's a lot of options for you to mess around in. And finally, one of the biggest and best trees that have been done in this game and have been revamped, Japan. Again, there's so much to show off. There's not much I can do to say, but I'm just going to show it. This is the Japanese tree. This is incredible. Like, it is so big. You're gonna be, it's like the Soviet tree, man. You're just gonna be there clicking for hours when it comes down to your ideology. You better know what you're doing on your ideology, because this is incredible what you can do with Japan here. And then obviously over here you've got your nation's tree, where you can sit here and look at all these. You can get all this infrastructure, all these building slots, all the sieve factories, mill factories, everything. New Japan, you get your productions this. But bear in mind, you can only access this after you've got more than 100 factories. So not only are you going to be built massively, but when it comes time for this, you're going to be even more built. It's world domination meets Japan. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But that's all the new trees for this, for the update, major update, sorry. So let's continue with the actual series itself. Fascist March on Lisbon. Having been refused their referendum, almost a token attempt at seizing power legally, the fascists have used their significant public support and connections to Portuguese military to attempt a coup. The House of Braganza government has refused their terms and claims it is going to fight to the end to preserve Portugal as we know it. We will stop them at any cost. We will stop them at any cost. Damn right. Damn right we're having a civil war. Right, hold on. I need to see what's going on. Everyone is joining. I've got no control. Okay. Great. So we now have this civil war. You've got the Portuguese Empire and then my Portugal, the Republic of Portugal. Interesting. Okay, well, mine against theirs. I should dominate this, and apparently I've got the help of my allies. So Porto, be prepared to become... Oh, no, I went electricals. I went electric. I meant to go industry. God damn it. Prepare to become one of us. Prepare to become a republic. You're no longer fascist. Leave your tendencies alone. Leave your past behind you. Become one with I. I don't understand why everyone's joining this war. I'm not that hopeless, I swear. I promise I'm not that useless. Right, I've got my bombers in charge. Beautiful. Get everyone in position. We're going to win this war. We without a doubt, we're winning this war. Search and destroy off the coast. Let's get it done. Beautiful. They launch anyone off, they're going down. Line everyone up and attack. Why is nobody attacking? Right, Andorra's joined. Okay. Saarland's protectorate's joined. Great. Right, you guys really need to sort of hurry up here now. I'm going to speed fire a bit. Hopefully we get it done nice and quick. I'm actually going to hold off the offensive. Hold off the offensive. Hold off the offensive. I'll wait for everyone to come and join. Oh my god. There's so many people joining. It's like, it's literally just a small civil war, guys. Chill out. Like, I can handle this, I promise. I'm not that incapable. I'm incapable, but I'm not that incapable. I swear. I swear. But anyway, guys, I'm looking at my clock and I'm seeing this is the end of... For God's sake, America! Why did you have to nuke Porto? I need to rebuild that when I take it back. Oh, you idiot, America. This is why you don't give bombs to people. Because idiots start pressing buttons and this is what happens. God damn it. Right, well, let's get the charge done, shall we? But, yeah, anyway, guys, I'm looking at the clock. I'm feeling this is where we've got to end today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this first part, thank you very much. Don't forget to, of course, click that like button. Let me know what you think of this series. Let me know what you think of the new trees. Let me know if you're going to be playing that sexy new major update. And until then, I'll see you guys in part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Anglo. You've been you. Have a good one. And laters.